How's it going, guys? This is Mike here, the OSU bass fishing team, and I'm here to talk to you guys today about what 3 rods you should have when you want to start bass fishing. Okay, I have my first 3 rods here. We're gonna go over what kind of techniques these rods you can use these rods for, and what kind of lures you can throw with these rods. Also, they're affordable. They're on a, if you're on a budget and you want rods you can use to fish with, you want to start fishing tournaments, you want to start fishing competitively, or you just want to fish for fun but you want to have more rods. These 3 overall, you can throw pretty much every technique that you want to, besides like your super heavy cranking for swim baits. If you want to throw like 8-inch Huddlestons, I wouldn't recommend these rods. Anyway, first things first, spinning rod. 6'6", medium action, ugly stick light, okay? Paired up with a Shimano Siena 2500 series, spooled up with 15-pound Pro Braid, okay? This is your finesse rod. 15-pound Pro Braid, it's got the same diameter as 4-pound mono, okay? So it's really thin, casts really, really far, very sensitive. I have it paired up with 8-pound fluorocarbon leader, okay? Which is good for using clear water. If you want to tie a drop shot, if you want to throw wacky rig, Texas rig Senko, if I can talk, Texas rig fluke, pretty much all weightless finesse tactics. Okay, very good. You make accurate casts, long casts, and just overall good entry level starting rod. Okay, total price would be about $60 for the rod and then $30 for the reel. This reel is excellent. It's a Shimano Siena. This rod has done very, very well for me. The drag is really, really good. I've caught big saltwater fish on this, and I've caught crappie on this, and everything in between. So definitely give Shimano Siena a look. It's honestly probably, for the money, one of the best reels out there. Okay, it's not a rod. This is a rod. This is a reel. Anyway, it has great reviews. Go look it up. That is the spinning rod. Now, finesse techniques. Drop shotting, okay? Wacky rigging, and Texas rig Senkos. Those 3 lures or techniques have caught me probably the most fish ever, okay, out of any other technique. Second upcoming to that would probably be throwing a square bill, okay, a crankbait, okay. And to throw a crankbait or a square bill or a spinner bait, you need a medium action 6'6" or a 6'6" to 6'8" bait casting rod. Okay, I recommend the Ugly Stick Lite, which is the same brand as the spinning rod, but in a casting reel rod combo. Okay, I have it paired up with the Garcia Silver Max. Okay, spooled up with 30-pound Pro Braid, and I have a 14-pound fluorocarbon leader. I use Vanish fluorocarbon. Okay. Anyway, it's a great all-around combo. It'll run you about $120 because it's $60 for the reel and then $60 for the rod. This medium action rod, what it does is it's got the backbone is right in the middle half of the rod. So you got a really soft tip to load up on that hook set on fish so you don't rip the hooks out of their mouth. And you want just a moderate action medium heavy. I mean, not medium heavy, medium. Okay? Anyway. Great rod. I have a chatterbait tied on here, a Z-Man chatterbait. If you don't know about Z-Man, you should go look them up. Their chatterbaits are top notch in the spring for pre-spawn, and I love them. So this is the I think it's the Chatterman, the Chatter Pro or something. It's the new one that came out by Z-Man a couple years ago. Anyway, I have it like in the bluegill color. Anyway, this thing catches fish. I caught probably my biggest bass last year was like a 6'2" on this bait in pre-spawn. So anyway, and that video is somewhere. I don't think it's on YouTube. The next rod and reel combo that I'd recommend is if you want to have more than 2 rods, okay? The medium action bait caster and the medium action spinning rod will be okay if you just want to shore fish and want to walk around, have something you can throw a crankbait, and you want to have something you can throw finesse. Just your basics, okay? But if you want to get a little bit more technical and want to have a little bit more style, you can throw jigs and Texas rigs without too much problems. I'd recommend between a 6'10" and a 7 foot medium heavy action rod, okay, with a extra fast tip and a reel would be like a 7-to-1 to 8-to-1 ratio, a fast reel. Okay, spool that up with 50-pound Power Pro Braid, and you'll be good to go. I have the Speck Black by Field & Stream, okay, and I have it paired up with the Lews Speed Spool. I can't say enough about Lews. Lews is a great company. They're one of my sponsors at Ohio State, and love their company. The reels, I've never had a problem with it. It was so easy to dial it in, and I love flipping with this thing and throwing frogs. It's my frogging rod right now. So, well, obviously not right now. It's March. But right now I have a white football head tied on there for pre-spawn. You just drop that on their heads when they're in the bed, man, they get pissed off. Anyway, with this rod you can throw frogs, jigs, Texas rigs, big old tungsten weights, and just flip in heavy cover, docks, weed lines, vegetation. It's an all-around multi-purpose rod. Multi-purpose when you want 3 rods is very good, okay? Because you want to be able to throw a multitude of techniques or multitude of baits with a short list of tools. So anyway, go ahead and look up these 3 rods. I'll put a link somewhere in the comments or in the description below from the video, okay? Coming up soon in April, Ohio State bass team is hosting a tournament on Lake Tappan in south of New Philly in Ohio. All are welcome. All you gotta do is have a boat and a live well. So I'll put some more information up on that in my channel. So if you want to know about that, just go ahead and click on my channel, hit subscribe, and like, and leave a comment below. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good night. I have a chemistry exam tomorrow that I gotta go study for. So go Bucks.